Hello students of Standard 7. In Geography, you are going to learn a new chapter that is about the weather and climate. This is chapter 3, part 1. What do you mean by weather? Weather is the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere. In the morning, it was a cool day. Now, it is a midday and it is hot. So, you can conclude it as a hot day. If there is a cloudy condition, you can say it is a cloudy day. If there is rainfall, you say it is a rainy day. So, like that, weather changes always. It is dynamic in nature. It is not permanent, it is temporary. So, you can see the day to day of the atmosphere, day to day condition of the atmosphere for a short period of time that indicates the weather conditions. And what do you mean by the climate? That is average state of weather. It is the indication for a long period of time. So the average state of weather for a longer period of time is termed as the climate. It is static in nature. It shows a static nature for a longer period of time. It can indicate the seasons as we have summer for 2-3 months, maybe March, April, May. We can say it is a hot season or hot climatic condition. If there is rainy season for 4 months, June, July, August, September, we can say it is a rainy season or it is the rainy or monsoon climate because it comes due to the monsoon winds. So like this, climatic condition is static in nature and it is permanent for a long duration of times. Sometimes it is for 30 to 35 years also. So, if you see the difference between weather and climate, you can say weather is the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere for shorter period of time, for a day or for a week. And the climate is the average state of weather for a longer period of time, for 30 years or more than that. If you see the second point, weather is dynamic, it changes always. So it is temporary in nature. And if you see climate, it is static for a longer duration and so that we can conclude as it is permanent in nature. So you should know the difference between the weather condition and climatic condition. Where there is weather studies or the scientific study of weather condition is known as meteorology, and the scientists who study about the weather conditions or climatic conditions in brief, they are known as the meteorologists. In each state there is a weather station and every day's weather conditions are recorded. There are the instruments which measure the elements of weather or climate. Which are those elements? You can see we have the experience of all these elements in the weather conditions and the climatic conditions. And these are temperature, pressure, humidity, wind, clouds, sunshine, or rain. All these are the main elements of the weather and climate. These all are recorded in the weather stations with the help of the weather ships or balloons or satellites. So, with the help of the instruments, all these elements measurement is recorded and kept in the weather stations. And based on these recordings and calculations, some of the forecasting is done. So, that is known as weather forecasting. What do you mean by weather forecasting? It is the prediction about the weather conditions or announcement, and This is based on the recordings of weather conditions, and that is announced by the weather stations known as the weather forecasting. Why is it important? Weather forecasting is very important for the fishermen, for the aviators or navigators or the farmers. How? If there is any stormy wind or low pressure system originates over the seas and oceans, that is announced, people are warned so that the fishermen and the people living near by the coast, they can save their lives. And also sometimes the announcement of good rainfall is very important for the farmers, for their cultivation, for the preparation of fields. Also, this weather forecasting is very important for the aviators, for the landing or taking of the aeroplanes, or also it is very important for the navigators so that they can save lot of people's life. So all these are very important, and therefore the weather stations have all the records, and based on that they do the forecasting, and with the help of radio, television and newspaper, people come to know about the announcements or any forecasting. So you are going to learn about the elements which are the main elements of weather and climate. First of all, you are going to learn about the temperature. What do you mean by the temperature of the air? The degree of hotness or coldness of the atmosphere is the air temperature. So, how is it measured? It is measured with the help of the 6S maximum and minimum thermometer shown here, and it is also in your book. There are two units graduated in these two parts. They are degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. Degree Celsius, you know, what is the freezing point in degree Celsius? 0 degree Celsius. And the boiling point of water is 100 degree Celsius. And in degree Fahrenheit, 32 degree Fahrenheit is the freezing point and 212 degree Fahrenheit is the boiling point. So, you are going to learn the 6S maximum and minimum thermometer, which explains the measurement of the air temperature or atmospheric temperature. There is a glass tube. It has two parts. They have bulb. Upper part of the U-tube is filled with alcohol, and the lower part of the U-tube is filled with mercury. There are two indicators. In part 1, indicator 1 shows the maximum or records the maximum temperature for a day, and in second part, indicator 2 shows the minimum temperature for a day. Before measuring the air temperature, these indicators should keep at the mercury level with the help of magnet, and then during the day when there is highest temperature, due to the high temperature, alcohol starts to expand. That pushes the mercury column from second limb, and then it pushes the indicator 1 in limb 1. So, this indicator 1 shows the maximum temperature during the day, and the recording we can record. And then during the night, when the alcohol contracts, the mercury column also contracts, and therefore leaving indicator 1, mercury column decreases from limb 1, and that pushes the indicator 2. And with the help of indicator 2, during the night, maybe in the morning after midnight, we can record the minimum temperature for 24 hours. So, indicator 1 shows the maximum temperature for a day, and indicator 2 shows the minimum temperature for a day. How to know the average? By adding maximum and minimum temperature, and the total divided by 2 tells the average temperature for a day. Suppose the maximum temperature, the indicator 1 is showing 35 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature is shown by indicator 2 about 25 degrees Celsius. What will be the average? 35 plus 25, 60 degrees Celsius. That will be divided by 2. How much it will become? 30 degrees Celsius. So, the average temperature for a day will be 30 degrees Celsius. So, do remember about the thermometer. Thank you.